So one of my supporters sent me an email of this Twitter thread with this 14-year-old girl exposing a man jumping in her DMs. She says, I'm 14, and he continues to talk. She put the screenshots on Twitter, and it caused some discussion. But basically, my this is my reaction. Right to jail. Right to jail. Yeah. If he's sending text messages or DMs to 14-year-olds and she tells him, I'm 14, and he continues, right to jail. So let's get into this. So this is the tweet from the 14-year-old girl. Can somebody get their overly grown uncle? And then she posts the first set of screenshots in his picture. Y'all, get y'all's teen daughters on board with exposing folks. Do that. If you have teenagers, understand that I know that parents want to protect them and just think that you can just keep them away from everything, but they need to understand the pitfalls that are going on right now. Because even if they're simply doing Roblox or clicking around kid apps, y'all need to understand that these people will still be in their inboxes, and y'all need to prepare them, because hiding these people will simply like not prepare them for what's to come. We need to be shining a light and putting them out there so that the next set of parents, the next set of teenagers know what to do and how to handle it. So this is the start. So the grown uncle, can we text? I'm bored. She says, I'm 14. He says, I won't tell nobody. So he was aware because she made him aware. He still continued, and he wanted to keep it a secret. This is what they do. This is low-key grooming. I won't tell nobody. Secrets is how people like this are able to continue to hunt secrets. So she's like, at that point, when she said, you already knew she was thinking about exposing this person, because immediately she came there and she did that. And then once she exposed him, he's like, can you please delete the post? I'm sorry. What this tells me is that these people are simply like, look at the way he speaks. They cannot talk to women their own age because they are still in the mindset of a teenager. Why can't they speak correctly? Because if he's talking to a woman his own age, and women, we've already talked about this, are outnumbering men in college and getting our education. So at this point, guys are going younger and younger, and they are telling you that all the time, where they are disparaging women as we get older, as if you are going to be able to disparage someone simply because they stay alive long. That's where they are. Anyways, let's talk about what they are talking about on the Twitter in the conversation. So this person says, let's get the minors off this platform. So he has the issue with the girl simply being here, not the person that is targeting a teenager and continuing to talk to a teenager. That's his project. Let's get her off. And he even shows what to do. Underage user, check. That is his campaign. Get the girl off. So as Clay says, so you reported the child, not the adult. Sure, that makes sense. This woman, Kyla, says, if you signed up for an account before you were 13 and now meet our minimum age requirement, you can regain access to your account. So she's just letting people know that you can actually have a Twitter account at the age of 13. And this is a silly campaign. Cancer's Groove at the bottom says, let's get the PEDO off the platform. Like, let's go after the actual problem. And then this person in the middle, she says, it's not like she looks like an adult. She looks young. Let's address a grown man still trying after knowing she was a minor, instead of addressing her being here. And like Clay says, just to reiterate, report the child, not the adult. I'm just reiterating that he said that. So as this top person says, you would prefer that we keep the PEDOs on the app. Are you okay? No, they are not okay. And as this middle person says, you must like little girls too. And The next one, exposing himself. You had all this smoke for the wrong person. When you are like, let's get the little girls off instead of the person that's problematic, yes, you're going hard for the wrong person. And we have got to start outing the people that are silent on the PEDOs as well. I want y'all to understand that many of us women have stories about what happened when we were addressed as teenagers. Many of us can speak to these stories, but what is different today is that we have the internet and we are letting the little girls know that this is not okay. We are putting them on blast because they should be. And I know that the people who want to make this make sense and make this okay, talk about history. Your grandpa probably, there was an age gap between our grandparents. It didn't make it right. Taking someone's childhood because of history doesn't make it right now. At this particular juncture in life, we are letting teenage girls be teenage girls and not be targeted by adult men. So we're going to keep highlighting it. Like this woman, Blue La Siren says, so true. I worked in the back of the house in a kitchen when I was 17. When men would say something creepy, I'd always say, I'm 11. I remember one of my managers in front of everyone said, even if you were 11, I'd bang you. 6 years later, I'm still floored by that comment. Recognize even the people that are able to hold a job, even if they look normal, even if they're educated, recognize that they have the capacity to think like this. Warn your daughters, warn our girls, warn your young men, warn the teenage boys as well, that these people are out there looking to like tiptoe their way in. I won't tell. Keep this secret. This is just between me and you. Warn your kids, and then keep exposing. I will continue to make these videos because we need to continue to have these conversations. If people are able to hide, if people are able to shame victims into silence, that allows these types to continue to target folks. Because if we don't expose their faces, if we don't expose their names, it allows them to just go to the next 14-year-old. This is not right. And simply thinking that if we take away this DM, if we take away this child off of this platform, they're just going to move to the next child, to the next platform, to the next school, to the next McDonald's, whatever. They're going to continue. So we have to get to the root of the problem. Is access, is these people being out, these people breathing still in the world. They need their own island on a different planet or something. You guys jump in the comments and let me know what you think. Like, comment, share.